Hello, my name is Kendrick Celestine. Today in my video, I'm going to be talking about some real a big topic, and I don't think I never bothered to address out. It's pretty really it's about how you deal with people around your circle, and it depends on like what type of energy you bring around you, and I notice I've noticed every time when I go out, when I'm going to like places, when I look at individuals around my surroundings. But I take my time observing, looking around like people's character, and I don't even have to even know them personally. But every time I see the ones in my circle, but if I get a strange energy, like a different type of see, I'm not gonna look at you because of your race or because of what your sex is. I'm gonna look at depend on your behavior and the way you carry yourself and how the way your energy is towards me. But if I don't really like your attitude or your energy, I'm just not gonna be around you. Period. I'm just not going to affiliate with you because I'm just not gonna deal with somebody with a childish mentality. It's just not gonna tolerate it and put up with it. And I understand I get why like people ain't gonna like everybody, and I get it, and I can accept it, but one in my life. But I don't have to put hood up and be disrespected for who I am as a person. But I know who I am as in my place, and I can see why like in my generation, like I see why people stop fooling and messing with each other because you're really not gonna put up with this sickness, and you're just not gonna tolerate it. And I know why people like me, like like this is my big problem. But I really can't really blame this generation for being screwed up this way because the old generation is really the cause of this sickness. Because you know what? Where were you men when their children needed you at the time? Where you were in the household and guiding them out and doing it. Where were your mothers? You mothers, what? I'm gonna tell you something. You want the reason why all this majority of your single mothers or why you out there alone and you don't got no man? It's because you pick the ones with the low less qualities. And you know why? Because you in the situation. Why you in the predicament? Because you put yourself in that situation. So you missed out a good person because you feel like that person was boring. You didn't find that person interesting. You didn't find nothing like, oh, now you got the problems now. And then you look like 20, if like 10 or 20 years now, and now you look at your problems, how miserable you're talking about. Oh, man ain't shit and women ain't shit because you be picking the wrong individuals who ain't with the less qualities. And I don't look at racism. I don't think race is the problem. It's the individual with the mentality is the problem. Because you know what? I could sit here. Okay, I'll give you a story, for instance, from my experiences and how I dealt with my problems every single daily. But I never really had a problem approaching women in my life. I never really had a problem talking with women. I really just don't. Even some who do like me, some did not like me, and some who did want me, some did reject me. And I'm not gonna lie, because I got some. So, and and when I look around and I'll just observe, I could look at a whole bunch of women around me, and I could look at all their mentalities, and I could look at none. I could depend on their, and I some reason I could detect some. I could text some of their energy, and I don't even have to even know them. And I could get it some type of red flag, and they don't even have to be around them, and I could feel what kind of person they are, and don't even have to know them personally. And I sit here and just watch, and I really just look around. I don't gotta really deal with this. Like I want somebody like, I put it like this: if I know I'm a black man, if I see a lot of my black brothers, black sisters are dating outside their race because, and I gotta ask you something. I think the only reason you're doing this because you guys have a self-esteem problem. And I'm not saying that because I have against interracial dating. I really don't, because I don't care who you fuck. It's really none of my business. But what I got a problem with is your self-esteem. Like you go out places and just rubbing in people's faces like you want to piss someone off for no apparent reason. Like, and what's really my issue about is I don't really get the point like why you people do that shit. It's like I don't like. It's like, are you ready to start a problem with me for no apparent reason? Like seriously, if you don't like me, don't look at me. Now, don't even give me an eye when you see me walking around. Like go on with your business like you don't even know I exist. And what really upsets me the most, why do we continue to do this sickness to each other? Are we mad because like, oh, like what happened during our childhood, or something happened in high school, or something happened in college, or whatever, But I'm thinking now, when I look at all this crap going around, I don't even want to be affiliated with that sick. I don't want to be affiliated with none of it. I just don't. Like, I have no desire to be in no gossip ass crap. I don't got none of that. All these people getting mad about this Trump shit, whatever. I could give a fuck about all that. I really could care less because I'm more interested in things about what's going on in the world, like what's going on. Let's say, like, hey, I can go on, like, I worry about stuff like job, like job ratings and stuff like that, different like things like that. And I think about it, and I think about it all the time. So And I look back. Well, actually, I don't need to look back. If I look back, it's gonna drag me down, bring more misery to me every single time. And I notice every single time I see this around, it just gets more sicker and sicker. I don't even have to be affiliated with that crap. I just really don't. So yeah, so that's my take on my video. Depending on the energy and what I'm around with. So anyway, folks, like, dislike, share the video, see what you think of it. I will continue making more later in the future. I hope you folks have a wonderful day. This is Kendrick Solstein, and I'm out, folks. Have a nice day.